you ready?
So, if you've been following me for a while now, you might know that I started liking a series called Symphogear. What's Symphogear, you may ask? Well, it's a sci-fi series about a bunch of magical girl warriors who use power armor fueled by the power of rock to battle eldritch abominations. Yeah, that's literally what TV Tropes told me. There's a lot of interesting things about Symphogear, and one of them is the fact that it hasn't been dubbed. Well, it makes sense why, because there's a bunch of singing, and that would be a nightmare to translate. But then someone decided to take things a step further. What if 4Kids dubbed Symphogear? Oh god, here it is already. So, one of my friends sent me this, and I didn't read all of it, but the preview alone was already killing me. So we're just gonna fucking dive in. Let's see how long it takes before I want to put a fucking bullet through my head. Warriors of Symphogear is the fan-made, thankfully, dub of the widely loved anime Senki Zesho Symphogear. It was part of a 4Kids broadcast that featured a lot of magical girl shows due to the female watchers on the channel dying down. Despite it doing even better than Mew Mew Power, 4Kids lost the rights before they could complete the third season. Recently, they stated they had gotten back the rights and will be continuing the show soon. But no further notice has been released. Thus, it has been assumed that it was an internet hoax. Since the original was PG-13, 4Kids made a lot of edits. Let's start with the plot. Now, before I go on, remember, this isn't real, and thank God it isn't. But it's not real, this is just a load of bullshit, okay? So, and I'm pretty sure that the person that wrote this had satire in mind, so keep that in mind. At least I hope to God it's satire. Anyways, let's start this shit show. Haley Gunderson. I only fucking started! Haley Gunderson is your average fangirl and in love with the hottest new band, the Lyrica duo. When she finally gets a ticket, her cousin Mia Duncan insists that she stays cautious. Ignoring her protests, Haley gets to see her ultimate dreams, Kara Han and Tara Styles. But a sudden attack from an ancient civilization of aliens called Survivors, she finds out that Kara and Tara are actually super chicks with the power to control Symphogear. Trying to save everyone one last time, Kara sings a wonderful aria and seals herself and the aliens inside another dimension from which they can never escape. Before she went for good, she gave Haley some advice. Never give up on your dreams. They make you who you are and bring peace to the world. Wow, classic 4Kids. So they sent this version of Kanade into the fucking Shadow Realm. Yay. Oh my fucking god, this is so fucking painful. I haven't even gotten to the rest. This is still the beginning. You want an idea of what Symphogear is like? Imagine Kamen Rider, but instead of live action, it's animated, and instead of the gays, it's the lesbians. That's pretty much the show. But then there's fucking this! Okay, maybe it'll get better. Maybe it'll get better. Unfortunately, the shockwave from Kara's attacks left Haley with a strange scar. Years later, the survivors are making more attempts to destroy humanity after Kate sealed the first wave away. For some reason, they are setting their sights on Haley. She tries to make a quick getaway with her neighbor's daughter, but gets cornered. The anger from her heart combined with the power Kara left turns Haley into a Symphogear user. What? She fights the survivors off until Tara comes to her aid, but Tara almost always meets with her coldly. I mean, I guess that's kinda identical, but why the fuck would you name Tsubasa? You know what, it kinda makes sense. It kinda makes fucking sense. It makes sense. I don't like it. Still. After a few months of learning about her new abilities, she encounters another user named Claris. You could have kept Chris! Why'd you change it to Claris? You could have just... She insists that she is trying to help an ancient enchantress named Fiona summon the wave of survivors from the dimension that Kara sealed them off from. That's the bit for season 1, but we could have stuck with... You could have stuck with Fine. Also, why the fuck would you change Hibiki's name? 4Kids characters usually keep the main name. I mean, we still have Yugimoto, we still have Yusei Fudo, we still have Yuma Tsukumo, etc., etc. I mean, the only one that changed is Jaden, but it's a cool name, I will admit. But still, why the fuck? Haley Gunder, what is this? Okay, maybe season 2 gets better, just like in the show proper. Haley is back, and with more action. A year after the moon incident, her friend Tara sings in a competition with world-famous pop star Maria Candence. Half of my Symphogear mutuals are all Maria simps, and I don't think they'd appreciate this. But she unexpectedly reveals she's working with an enemy organization, whose goal is to bring back a lost survivor civilization. Haley and her friends Clarice and Tara must work together and stop them. Along the way, they found out Maria is a user, and so are her two friends, Geniuses Kate Fogelman, what the f- and Skylar Yami. Okay, I like what they did for Shirame's name. They made a reference to Yuki. That's cool, but what the fuck did they do to Kirika? What the fuck did they do? And if that's not enough, crazy Professor Dr. Vila. And if that's not crazy, I can't even read the fucking sentence properly, cause look what they fucking did. Dr. Villon, are you? Not only that, but Haley is suffering from a bad disease. Okay, to be fair, I guess we could equivalent what happens to her in the show basically being cancer, but could life get any worse? Yes, it can, because Mia turns into a Symphogear user and she's on the enemy side. My good roll. So this is... Okay, will Haley stay today? Will she get over her condition? And Maria seems to be hiding a secret. Let's get into what 4Kids is most infamous for. Edits. Remember, who could forget that one scene in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where instead of them plummeting to their deaths, they plummet off of a building into a portal at the bottom that leads them to the Shadow Realm. Since the original anime had a lot of adult content, major edits were made. First off, in the transformations and the show itself, they tried to dispense and censor the nudity, which led to some very short transformations. Next, many changes in dialogue was made, and any shots that had a close-up of a butt or other parts was either removed or censored. And finally, attempts were made to change Japanese text to English, and blood was edited out. You know, maybe this is why the person that was writing this decided to, change, they just gave up part way. Because could you imagine them fucking having to edit out Tsubasi's concert in XV? The main characters all had their names changed, or shortened to sound like English names. Also, big changes were made to the plot. For example, in the original, Kanade died protecting Hibiki from noise, but in the 4Kids version, Kara seals herself in another dimension for eternity in order to keep the survivors from getting out. Classic 4Kids! Shadow Realm! Kill me! On top of that, the biggest change was probably how Haley got her powers. In the original, a piece of Kanade's relic goes flying and stabs Hibiki in the chest. She was saved, but still had a few pieces inside her. The Gungnir relics fused with her, and she had the power to become a user. In Warriors of Symphogear, Haley gets her powers after receiving a shockwave from Kara's dimensional rift. She later realizes shock actually fused her with the power of Gungnir. Since the scene where Hibiki gets hit by a piece of Kanade's relic is out, she gets her powers, 4Kids edited it out. Another big plot edit was Maria's Gungnir. Since the relics are never named on the show, save for the first episode, everyone is only surprised that Maria is a user. So they just got fucking lazy, okay? Any dialogue or frames that featured something of another religion were edited out or censored. I guess that kind of makes sense, but correct me if I'm wrong, doesn't Chris have a couple of attacks that are pretty Bible-based or something? Name changes, let's get back into this book. Oh wow, the person didn't care so much, they just put fucking season 6 here. Okay, Viki Tachibana became Lee Gunderson. I can't fucking get over this. What is this? I could stand Jade and Yuki too. I could understand some of the Yu-Gi-Oh name changes. Those were reasonable. But what is this? Tara Styles, what is she? Fucking from One Direction? And in episode 6, it reveals that Styles is a show name. Her real name is Kazunai. Kanade Kara Hot. It's a real hot is a show name. Her real name, surname is Gordon. Kara Gordon. Chris Yukine to Clarice Whitecourt. What? What? Well, you could have just kept Chris at least. Come on. Mini Tachibana. Who's Mini Tachibana? Misty Gunders. Yeah, the person here really just didn't give a fuck because Toy Story's in here apparently. Yumi Sawata Felonies, Yuri Turns, Tima Sally, Kurio Ando to Kylie? Little girl. You give the unnamed girl a name? Why? There was not. Well, yeah, the person here just literally stopped giving a shit. It's all Toy Story. Season 2, Maria can. You could have kept. These were the names you could have at least kept. What? And you didn't have to shorten them. And Kiri. What did they fucking do to you? What the fuck did they do? What the fuck did they do to you? You're obviously going to Skylar Young. This one, I'm fine with this one, and this is because of my bias towards Yu-Gi-Oh! This is not. This actually. Okay, I'll accept this name change. This name change is okay because her original name was fucking borderline impossible to say. But why did you do this to Ver? Why would you do this to Ver? Oh, it looks like they just went to season. They gave the season 3 characters names too. Okay. Carol becomes Caroline Jenkins. Gail, let's see, Michelle, Paula. I guess these ones are a little more tolerable. Slightly Elf9's Madeline. I don't get. Okay, let's go to terms. Symphogear still Symphogear. Relics are Mythocrystal. Why? They're still. Why? Complete relics are Arc Myth Crystals. Chance. Okay, same thing. Noise are survivors. Why'd you change the name to survivors? Mega Man Star Force kept the noise thing. But then again, that was a completely different thing entirely. But why would you change this to the tagline for Kamen Rider Ryuki? Lydian Academy. Liar Academy for Young Girls. Okay, Linker. Yeah, they just fucking pulled out. They saw how Symphogear had Yu-Gi-Oh! References. They just decided to fucking go with the whole. This is for kids, remember? Viling, the lyric, like you're a duo. FIS, discriminate. I don't. Fuck, this whole thing is making me lose brain cells. I hate this. Song, Symphogear's Overlooker, the National Geo Defense. Mobile Disaster Response Corps, National Protesters Incorporated, Alchemy, Magic. Autoscore, Magidol, Chateau de Tifo, Tricky Castle, Burial Shadow. There it fucking is! Basically the Shadow Realm, but for a group of people. Relics, oh my fucking god. Hypersphere. Hamino Habakiri. Swiftblade. Flash. Ichibo's. Okay, it's gun. It's classic 4 kids. We can't have guns in here. No, we can't have fucking guns in here. No. Solomon's King. Super Summoner. Just call it a fucking dual disc at this rate. Rondel. Sword of Destiny. Star Armor. Arzatron, Star Dagger. So you just stuck with Star for both of these. Okay. Buzzsaw. This isn't even a name combo. You just took a regular word and made one of the letters capital. Igalima, Horror Site. Shensuinjing, Mirror Circle. Okay, it's just a fucking circle. Nephilim, Star Giant. Dainslev, Sword of Despair. Darudra, Harp of Magic Music. Oh god, here come the episode titles. I sometimes go back and look at the dub episode names for Yu-Gi-Oh! Same thing for Pokemon. And it hurts sometimes. It hurts a lot. Let's go. I'm going to read the. I'm not gonna fucking give it the announcer voice. You know what? Never mind, I am. Here we go. Concept of nightmares. Shocker. You just... Is that the fucking title? Just shocker. When life gives you lemons, chuck them at noise. Why? Iron Woman. Boom Sword. Follow the orange bricks. Follow the orange brick song. What? I'm Little Red singing. Wake up, makeup. Mia's up. Team up. Not so cheesy intention. She's gone berserk. The final swan song. Next up the trail. Liars and lovers. Claire and battles of bands. Of monsters and sons. Not hypnosis, totally cool. Not yourself. Detective King. She's not gone. Curse. Part 1. Curse 1. New villain. She's not getting. Failure to ignite. Back in black. Kate and Skylar to the rescue. Traumatic static. My god, I think I just lost so many years of my lifespan. And we're almost done. No trivia. Kara and Tara's last names are a play on words of the phrase hot styling. No fucking shit! Dr. Villon's name is a shortened, mispronounced version of villain. The relics are unnamed, but you can still find which belongs to which on the website. Despite her English name, Chris was named Clarence. This may be due to Chris being a common boy name in the US. You know what? Fine, I'll accept that. I'll fucking accept that. In the original, Miku and Hibiki seem to have a friendly, romantic relationship. In the English dub, they were... Despite this, 4Kids still kept most of the romantic dialogue. Oh yeah, 4Kids. So you can't have just you can't just have lesbians. You have to have. You can't keep lesbians, but you're going to go further and make them incestual lesbians. What the fuck? Okay, I'm fucking done. Holy shit! I don't know how, this is so, I can't speak correctly, this thing just hurts now. It hurts so goddamn much, oh my fucking god. Oh god, I need to go. I need to go watch regular Symphogear to clean this out of my system. Remember guys, this wasn't real. This was probably a satire post by a fan. But just think wherever you are that we don't live in a timeline where this fucking bullshit exists. Oh god, I'm actually getting a fucking headache. Holy shit, this... Oh my god. Fuck. Can someone just fucking kill me now?
I like it, cut G.